Tonight, a state of emergency remains in effect in parts of Lincoln County. The area is still reeling from the deluge of rain that flooded homes and businesses in the dark of night. Officials calling it a once-in-a-500-year event. 42 water rescues were performed in the town of Elsberry, Missouri, early Sunday morning. Damage assessments got underway today. It's estimated that 50 homes and about 30 businesses were damaged.
This as needs for the community grow. 5 on your side's Annie Krall is learning about a double whammy for some flood victims.
I just immediately started praying just for God to stop the water rising.
Julie Hughes lives in the evacuation area that ran from 2nd Street to 7th Street overnight Saturday as rain poured down, almost completely submerging her car.
That's how I get back and forth to work. I need a vehicle, I need transportation.
Hughes tells us she's hoping that her car will turn over at some point in the next few days, but the damage is still extensive. If this was Saturday night on South 3rd Street, I would be waist high in water.
I sent my nephew in the raft with fire and rescue and stayed behind with my animals.
Her neighbors next door are moving out because they didn't have an elevated home. It's now ruined.
I really was one of the fortunate ones, you know, and just to see the outpouring of community support and people coming from surrounding counties and that to help.
Elsberry United Methodist Church continues to have a constant stream of supplies and food going out, even providing showers.
We've had businesses come out and give out free food all day from their food trucks, free drinks, and that kind of powers all your volunteers to keep moving. And you have a lot of people that come out here for just manpower out of those small businesses. They don't want no money, they don't want any tips, which is something that you don't see much, and it's super nice to see that in a small town.
The church's pastor, Laura Taylor, says a growing concern is whether or not people have flood insurance rather than just homeowners insurance.
People have been posting about how they contacted their insurance companies and discovered that they don't have flood insurance, that this flash flood won't be covered in any way. And so there's a lot of shock, and now there's anger.
The aftermath spreading all the way to cornfields on Hatfield Road, submerged in remaining water.
But it's going to take some time for people to find out how they can get help, or if we even qualify for help.
Annie Krall, 5 on your side.
If you'd like to donate to help flood victims, 14 churches with the Elsberry Ministerial Alliance office are helping organize the collection. We have more information with this story in the As Seen on TV section of KSDK.com.